we got Home Free, the wreck of Edmund Fitzgerald. Let's get it.
This face belongs on the tissue. Let's go.
We in here. It's time to bring the East Coast back, baby.
Look, bro, Home Free has became one of my favorite. Like, I'm a musical nerd, a musical geek, dork, whatever you want to call it. And I love acapella. That's always been like my favorite thing. So I really respect them. I love them. And shout out to all the people that's supporting them, that are fans of them, that's putting me on game. I see your comments and we're going to get to it. You know what I mean? Thank you for all the likes, comments, subscribers, the everything, man. I greatly appreciate you and your existence. Shout out to y'all. And we're still doing a giveaway coming up at 5,000. You know what I mean? So make sure y'all support. Donate to the page, link in the description. But anyway, I guess this is a cover. This just literally came out today or yesterday, so I caught it early. Yeah, just happened to be at my desk doing some real estate work, and I seen that flash up on my screen. Like, oh, let's you know what I mean? Let's look at it. You know what I mean? So I think it's a cover of a song that I guess was pretty great at the time. I don't know what this is, so I'm going in blind. So shout out to y'all. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share, and all that good stuff. Let's get it. Coming strong.
The legend lives on from the Chippewa on down of the big lake they call Gitchigumi. The lake, it is said, never gives up her dead when the skies of November turn gloomy. With a load of iron ore, 26,000 tons more than the Edmund Fitzgerald weighed empty. That good ship and true was a bone to be chewed when the gales of November came early. The ship was the pride of the American side.
God, my guy with the bass always sounds amazing. The ship with the pride. They all sound amazing. That blend is so amazing, but that bass is like the finissimo. Like, it's the chef's kiss, man. Like, good God.
In Wisconsin, as the big freighters go, it was bigger than most, with the crew and good captain well seasoned.
I didn't mean to do that.
Concluding some terms with a couple of steel firms when they left fully loaded for Cleveland. Then later that night when the ship's bell rang, could it be the north wind they'd been feeling? The wind in the wires made a tattletale sound, and a wave broke over the railing. And every man knew, as the captain did too, 'twas the witch of November came stealing. The dawn, it came late, and the breakfast had to wait when the gales of November came slashing. When the afternoon came, it was freezing rain in the face of hurricane west wind. Supper time came.
Gotta put the beatbox in there. He's sealed.
When supper time came, the old cook came on deck saying, "Fellas, it's too rough to feed ya." At 7 p.m. a main hatchway caved in. He said, "Fellas, it's been good to know ya."
Wow.
The captain wired in, he had water coming in, and the good ship and crew was in peril. Then later that night, when his lights went out of sight, came the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. when the waves turn the minutes to hours. The searchers all say they'd have made Whitefish Bay if they'd put 15 more miles behind her.
They might have split up or they might have capsized. They may have broke deep and took water.
This is deep. They're telling the full story of the wreck. Like, I've never heard of this, but just reading upon it a little bit and hearing the song, like, the ship wrecked and 29 of the crew members just died. No distress calls, no witnesses, just wrecked in the middle of the Great Lakes. And I guess the original composer of the song wrote this song and, like, I guess gave a clear kind of storyline of what happened during this. Like, it's pretty creative and pretty dope. And I wonder what made Home Free want to cover this song, which is amazing. But I just wonder, like, what was the thought process? Like, did they have a list like, let's do this one, let's do this one, this is the one? Like, I want to know, you know what I mean?
And all that remains is the faces and the names of the wives and the sons and the daughters. Lake Huron rolls, Superior sings in the rooms of her ice water mansion. Old Michigan steams like a young man's dreams. The islands and bays are for sportsmen. And farther below, Lake Ontario takes in what Lake Erie can send her. And the iron boats go, as the mariners all know, with the gales of November remembered. In a musty old hall in Detroit, they parade in the Maritime Sailors Cathedral. The church bell chimes till it rang 29 times for each man on the Edmund Fitzgerald. The legend lives on from the Chippewa on down of the big lake they call Gitchagumi. Superior, they said, never gives up her dead when the gales of November come early.
I got lost in it. I was lost. That's how you end the song right there with a acoustic guitar solo. Hey man, shout out to Home Free. Never disappoints. I get at a 10 just off of creativity, vocal arrangement. They sound so smooth, buttery as usual. I'm gonna have to do more research on that story. I did a little quick read of the story, but I want to do a deep dive. I'm a documentary person. Like at night on YouTube, I'm watching documentaries. My favorite one right now is North Korea. I don't want to talk about it, but North Korea is an interesting place. Anyway, I'm gonna have to read up on that. 29 crew members lost their life November 1975. One of the biggest ships ever. traveling through the Great Lakes. No distress calls, no witnesses or anything, just disappeared. So thoughts and prayers to any family members or any loved ones that were affected by that, maybe still affected, even though it happened a long time ago. You never know. And it's pretty cool that the story lives on. You know what I mean? So you're remembering them in a great way. Like I said, that was a 10. Home free never disappoints, man. Shout out to all the people that's been putting me on game to introduce me to more songs. We're gonna get into more home free definitely coming up, so bear with me. We got a lot of requests and I love it. Keep bringing the requests. We gonna get to it, you know what I mean? And then also a lot of the songs that, you know, as a music reactor, a lot of them get copyrighted, so you can't put it out or you don't make no money from it. So it's like, what's the point of putting it out? So I try, but some things you just can't post or they're gonna take my channel. So I've done a lot. I have a lot of videos sitting in the tuck I just can't put out or I don't make no money from it. You know what I mean? So bear with me, man. I'm trying my best, I promise you, but we're gonna get to it. Make sure y'all could continue to blow up my comments, put me on game to some more home free videos, home free songs. What should I look at? What I should react to? We're gonna keep going down a rabbit hole, man. I appreciate everybody and your resistance. Giveaway on the way. Coming up at 5,000 subscribers. So let's get me there. I mean, let's support. It don't cost you no paper unless you're a hater, just to hit that subscribe button. You know what I mean? Turn the notifications on, like, comment, subscribe, share, and all that good stuff. Anyway, make sure y'all keep me in your thoughts and prayers, because Lord knows I need to be there. And until next time, I bid you adieu, farewell, adios, arrivederci, hasta la vista, au revoir. Peace to you.
Let's go. We in